Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Many Polos.
It was just funny because I was like not feeling good. Obviously was like really sick because I was at 103 fever for like 7 days.
Ooh,
And
been there.
when they finally found out that like my COVID test came back negative, they're like, okay, come on in, you can come see us. And then I got blood work done, and like the next morning, and it was like at 8 a.m., which is when my doctor's office opened, they called me and they're like, go to the ER right now. Right now, go. Like,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. So like my liver enzymes were like super, super off. And so like to describe how bad they were is like there's one, it was like LS something, and it has like a max of like you max out around like 500 before it turns into like lethal.
Hmm.
And I was at like 459
Oh my
for
god.
my levels. Yeah. They were really high. Like it's funny because there's oh, it's not funny, but I on my app you see like all your blood charts and levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like when you looked at like my liver stuff, it was like there's like green when you're okay, and then it's yellow whenever you're not in the okay. And you could barely see the green. It was
Oh
like
god.
this big because it was like all the way over here. And so they're like, this number that you're supposed to be in, you didn't hit it. Real off.
Huh. It
So,
sounds almost like a
um,
toxicity too, because your liver and cleaning the blood and such. I think, right?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So
You look very alive. Good job. You're doing great.
I I did it, man. I did it. It sucked. Don't
Yeah,
go to the hospital.
it's good to see you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back, honestly. I was I like don't even realize how like gone long I've been gone because I haven't really been like conscious this whole time.
Oh god.
So and I'm still like really lightheaded. But that's because my iron levels are really low. So that's kind of to be expected. I'm not too worried about being lightheaded there. Um, yeah. So I have I have like ghost IV. I like keep feeling like it's there this moment. So
Hey, Sarah, look what I found.
hey, is that your bottle that you
Yeah,
got, or is it still okay?
yep, I'm excited.
Nice.
I like never drink anymore, so I'm excited.
That's very nice. Yeah, I'll be having water for a while now.
Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
And there was still no cause like associated with it or anything.
Oh, they my viral panels are coming back, and um the only thing that came back positive was my Lyme disease antibodies.
Oh, that's odd.
Um, so I haven't talked to them yet about that. I don't really know what that means. Like if I have Lyme's disease now, tech, t- ah, Like, I probs do.
Yeah.
Those limes. Limes will get you.
Those ticks, man. Um,
Gotta
yeah, so
hold off on
I'm
that
not
key lime
entirely.
pie.
Yeah, no key lime. Um,
Shut up, Ike.
yeah, no. But
What's up?
that's what they're thinking.
Hmm.
Well, that was one of the things that they told me in the hospital, and they said all the things that came back. They said limes could be a factor.
That's interesting because of the fact that that's always a really hard one to diagnose, is what I understood too. Because like, without the antibodies, obviously, and even if you come in and you like bring the tick in, they're like, "Why'd you bring this in? We can't do anything with it. What do you want us to do?" Like,
Well,
just
I
have
know
to.
that like with limes, so like you come in, you're like, I got bit by a tick. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
She frozen.
Okay, it wasn't just me. I thought it was. I thought it was me. I thought it was me. I thought I froze.
Nope, you're good. I can hear you guys. Can
You
you hear
froze.
me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. You froze like this though. It was pretty funny.
Hold on.
Hi, by the way, Ike and Bree.
What's up? What's up?
But yeah, like so this weekend, like it's hard. I've been like, because I'm like, I feel better, right? And
Mhm.
my only concern is that like my immune system is really down and I can't catch anything, or I might go back to the hospital.
Don't worry, there'll be a lot of alcohol around you killing everything, but you don't have to ingest
That
any of
right?
it.
Like if everyone is just slammered the whole time, nothing will survive.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm leaning towards going. My like mom brought it up, and I was like,
They say
might.
they say laughter is the best cure for a lot of things. I don't know. There'd be a lot of that. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured I'll just take airborne. Child. Hey, where are you? Get back here. Yeah, I figured I'll just take airborne and like zinc supplements. See,
Okay.
because I just bought fabric for a tail,
Right?
so
Yeah, you pretty like
I
everyone
have to
here.
put it.
We're pretty
I
invested
have
in
to
this.
put it to use. Yeah, I can't not. It makes me mad. My mask isn't gonna come in, but I figured I'll just do makeup anyways.
Hey.
But,
Yeah, I was wondering about the blue.
mm,
Are you getting blue face?
no, no blue face.
Is Gab getting on there, Ike? In a bit too. I know she said she was gonna be a little bit later.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be on around 8. She's driving back from Pittsburgh
Oh, okay. I got you.
or Cannonsburg. No, it's Cannonsburg. Her friends in Cannonsburg. She had to go to Cannonsburg, then she's got to go to Cecil to pick up her groceries at her parents' house, and then she's coming back. But she had called me at like 6:30 saying she was leaving her friends.
Okay.
So.
And I was making sure too then that she wasn't with Jesse again, because that's what happened I think the one time we were playing, and the last time we were going to play, because I was going to ask then about Jesse, but you wouldn't know about that obviously. So but we could start, I know a little bit at least, the fact that Mame isn't going to get on this evening either. So kind of what was happening with Zolus, Griselda, Vomira, and Mame was kind of off to the side, I would say. In the timeline of things, you guys were kind of entering the room that you guys had been experiencing this last little bit of time there, while Mariel and Baharash, you both are waking up in this chamber, like super well rested. Like you're like, damn, that was just the best nap ever. Like, that was pretty great for a nap.
Okay. Give me 1 second. She's actually calling me right now.
Yeah, no worries. But I figured I'd wrap that into the timeline of things here.
Yes, timeline stuff.
Yeah, right. So we would timey-wimey nonsense.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know why my computer is being real weird. It doesn't seem to like.
The camera being on.
I don't even know if it's that. It's my network.
Oh. That's what I would have come up with too in the end of things. Like if you hadn't been able to make it because of that, like we would just I think there's a Wi-Fi there. If not, we'd make Wi-Fi somehow. But I hadn't looked into it enough to plan that far ahead because I figured you're that far invested too, but
Yeah.
right, that you haven't been have been looking forward to this for a while as well. I mean, you were the one hoping to host and all too, so
Yeah. No, trust me. I definitely want every bit of this. It's just one of those things where sometimes you have to shut off your wants and realize your body is like not doing great. So
absolutely.
Well, someone get her an elixir of healing so we can get the show on the road.
Right.
Hi, Johnny, by the way. I didn't do that yet.
Hi.
I know. Is Jessie not far behind, too?
No, she's getting dinner ready and then she'll be on.
Okay.
I just got the word from Gab. She just hit bad traffic. So she's thinking she's going to be on like 8:30ish, but she said she's going to try and listen in.
Okay. That still works to what I was explaining, so if you wanted to start waking up with Mariel here, if you guys are both loaded in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me switch over.
Alrighty.
So
you guys are both still kind of as a remembrance, because it's been a bit, are in the cooler chamber with the goddess statue that you would just experience last, with the ice mephites that went back to sleep, basically. And she'd said that you guys are dead and confirmed that you are in hell for the most part, but this is kind of like a limbo precipice before entering the hell proper, if you will.
Wait, we're dead?
Shit, we're dead. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Or are we in hell?
She didn't
Did
elaborate.
one expect?
She did not
So this is
elaborate.
more like
Okay.
this is more like DBZ, where like they can go back to Earth, but they have the halo above their head, but they still look alive and shit.
I have a feeling that she expects us to be dead because we are in hell, but she does not understand our position. So, either way, we are here to be gods. So, live dead does not matter.
Yeah, it makes sense. I guess you can't really be in hell unless you're dead. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Temporary.
Well, as long as I
I
can
guess
kill shit.
to find group.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
And
Trudging around.
Now recording.
Fucking Craig.
Jesus Christ, a classic Craig interrupting as usual. So question is, are the walls fire, or is that just a visual representation?
So, as you were getting slightly closer to that corridor, too, you're kind of feeling a sweltering heat coming in from that direction. You can see almost a physical barrier just at the edge of the corridor into your room, but you don't feel anything right now, and it is more of a visual representation for the fire that is surrounding you, but there is an intense heat coming from down the hallway, basically.
Okay.
Is it at least a bearable heat, or is it something that's
No,
going
it's like a 95 and humid heat.
gross?
Well, let's see.
Out of character, I'm not sure if Dragonborn are cold-blooded or warm-blooded. I'd imagine being, covered in scales are cold-blooded, but
That's what I would imagine,
I don't
too.
know.
Yes, they have nothing of the sort. As Mariel picks at her pale, freckled skin. I guess let's walk down this way until we can't anymore.
Sounds like a better plan than sitting in this room all day.
It is
Do
very
you have any
comfortable.
water spells?
No. I do not know any water spells, unfortunately. Lightning! I got plenty of lightning. Just no water, unfortunately.
Also, as you guys are walking out of the very comfortable room into a more sweltering heat in that direction, you start to see a diverging of paths, one to the left, one to the right, and one straight forward. From the left path, you hear a soft kind of chattering. It kind of sounds like your friends. And then from farther up straight in the hall, you hear a loud clattering and just cursing and screaming. But kind of nothing over the torques as to right this instant.
Alright.
Oh, that's right, we have torques. Come in. Come in, she says over her torque.
I would say
Hello.
Zolas
Hello.
Vomira would have to roll perception at that time because you guys are otherwise distracted. But Warren, Flint, and Ash, you all heard it with no problem. And Bob, the troll, coming from the necklace of Ash and Flint, because he doesn't have his own.
So I'm working on bringing up my character sheet to roll perception, but if I do hear it, I'll just be like, whoa, who's this?
I rolled a 3.
You're like,
I
just standing.
rolled an 11.
You heard some crackling over it, but nothing distinct. So you wouldn't have even been like, whoa, who's this?
What's my current state?
Currently, you both had been in the middle of combat while they were waking up, basically.
Oh, I meant more for my my drug addiction.
So you're still at and or around the state you were.
Am I like a focused Am I like a focused high right now or like a scatterbrained high?
Yeah, you were at the focused high during combat, but as combat was settling down, it is now very much not so focused. You were more scatterbrained now.
Okay, so instead of saying anything, I just like start twitching and I hear like the static because like as if there's like a gnat in my ear or something. I just kind of like twitch and like flick my hand by my ear.
Okay. Get out of here.
Well, I'm guessing we do follow the hallway because I'm not liking that rattling chains and screaming. Because we are in hell, I don't want to experience that. So we follow the hallway and we do seem to run back into you guys.
Oi, oi!
Oh, fancy seeing you here.
Yo, what up?
Hello, friends.
Hello, hello.
So I have a question. Lady said we were dead. What's the status on that?
I don't feel too dead.
Haven't we healed people? Wouldn't that kind of prove that we're not? Haven't
Right?
Also, too, what you guys had walked into were Flint, Warren, and Ash. You guys were talking to Bob, kind of trying to set some more ground rules with him, and he was just basically like, "So I know that we had, previously said about, making sure somebody has consent and I can have sex with them whenever I want, still in this form, as long as they consent. But, what about, like, just, like, free time in this form? Do I have any free time?" He's still seeming to be harking on that.
What's
the
big green
Free
man?
time to do your own thing? Is that what you're asking for?
Yes.
Um,
What are you going to do? Build furniture?
Why is the big green man talking about sex?
He's wanting to
could
spread
call
some free
himself-
literature.
Bob the Builder.
Oh, of course I wouldn't do anything heinous or absurd. No.
I would say that once
Well,
you
that sounded
helped us
100%
escape
genuine.
from hell, that you could have one full day of free time, and then after that full day of free time, you have to return to your vessel, the skull.
Okay. That seems fair.
Polish the horn fast.
Okay. So that's what you had heard kind of basically as you're coming up the corridor to meet with your friends again. Mariel and Bacharash.
Alright, oh, that's something.
Have we figured out how to steal this chest yet?
Can we pick it up and just take it?
Yeah, is it fastened to the floor?
It does not look. It does not
why
look
don't
like.
you be a lad and try to pick that up?
It does not look like it, but it is at least 10 feet long by like 5 feet wide and appearing of solid silver besides the hollow interior.
Could I break it open with a
No
warhammer?
breaking.
Oh,
We don't need to break it open, it's open.
Okay. I didn't know it looked like it's closed on my screen. That's my B.
No, it's magic in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
Magic's not fun. You can't hit magic.
I assume.
Okay, now it's open.
I assumed on that, Warren, you'd just be like, "Look," and go over and open the chest.
Yeah, I opened the chest and I gestured to the chest, and then I gestured to my gold chest plates and my golden sword that's now on my back.
And what was? I forget.
What did you forget?
How much I threw in there to make it work.
All of your remaining rubies. All the rubies that you had gathered from it, basically. Which was something like...
It was a lot.
yeah.
Yeah,
was-
well, we picked up a lot of rubies out of the box.
It was somewhere in the realm of 10, I wanted to say.
So I'll pass that information along. So just imagine an item that you want, your heart desires, and throw your coins into the chest. Maybe it'll appear.
Have we ever determined if it works more than once and that it destroys, like, some of the coinage?
I thought all the coins were still in there.
I
I
don't
thought
know
we
if we've
took
tested
everything
that.
out.
No, I thought Flint tested that. I thought he got himself a second one.
Yeah. Yeah, because I thought we took everything out, divvied it up, and then I wanted
Yeah.
to try it again, and I threw a coin in. It didn't work, so I took my coin back and I threw the rubies in, and then it worked.
Yeah, so did the rubies disappear? This I do not remember.
Yes.
But isn't that Flint's first? What else did Flint get?
I got that fork, and then I got a second Exandria
Oh.
pistol.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. So you're saying if we throw something very valuable in this chest, we have a chance of getting something that we wish for?
Aye. And I'll hold up my 2 pistols. Worked for me.
Alright.
Shia is madly looking through her bag right now.
I want to go up to the chest and I want to put in. I have 2 6-inch long by. They're 6 inches long and they're 2 inches in width chunks of silver. And I want to put in an emerald. And I want to see about getting like a magical. Has anybody tried getting magical items before I
Alright.
waste my materials?
I haven't. I was thinking about it. I have yet to do so.
Hmm. All right.
It seems they're all magical to some extent. I'll reach
Okay.
in my pocket and I'll pull out my fork. So when you're looking at it, it just looks like a normal 3-pronged wooden fork.
Okay.
Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin.
And it-
And when I say that, it just turns into a giant wooden fork.
I thought it was
Josh,
a metal
that
trident.
seems like
I didn't
a-
know it was wood.
I thought it was wood. No,
Either way.
it is metal. You're right.
This is a very reoccurring theme in this these campaigns. These
What,
magical
forks?
utensils.
Magical forks?
I
Yeah.
guess I should tell him that I have a sword that blocks magic and a chest piece that can detect gold.
God damn, that's useful. All right, then I'm gonna put the emerald and the chunks in there, and I want to wish for a magical shield and a magical warhammer. That's what I want.
Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. I put it away.
okay.
Let me double check my inventory to make sure I don't have anything that would be. All right, yeah. Oh, and let's go with 3 bottles of whiskey.
Oh.
Oh, you mean
So-
goodness.
Yeah, 3 bottles of whiskey, and it just says chunks of silver, so I'm assuming it's only 2. I
Yeah,
forget
that
how
was
much I
from
mined.
before when you guys were down with the dwarves, and you'd mined some up, actually, if you recall.
Yeah, so they're like I said, they're 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, chunks of silver. I also have an emerald, and just for shits and giggles, 22 copper, and then the 3 bottles of whiskey.
Okay. Interestingly, when you put those things in there and those last things, you're focusing on your sword or not, sorry, your hammer and your shield, and at least the imagery, like you had said, and as opposed to before everybody else had seen those appear, you notice on the shield that you always carry around the symbol of your god appears that of flame. Just you kind of notice a fiery symbol appear around that, and you look at the hammer now just in curious, and you see that there as well.
Oh shit. Okay, I could deal with that. I gotta do like freaking fire damage now.
One way to find out.
Yay, fire damage in hell.
Hey, we get out of here, man. Some snowmen are gonna be in deep shit.
I'm going to put that bar of precious metal I have. That's just kind of coagulated gold and silver, I guess. And 10 rubies into the chest. And I'm going to reach in, thinking it would be really nice to have a light of some sort. Did all that go through?
Yeah, I'm just thinking for a second here. So I'm trying to remember how big the chunk was that you'd put in there too. Or did you put because you pried up like a really tiny one and then like a really big one.
The chunk itself weighs, I remember I weighed it, 25 pounds.
Okay. So you put
But
that
that's
one.
of silver and gold, yeah.
You put that one in there. You
And
when you're placing that in there, that material seems to kind of reforge itself almost. It doesn't get really. It does seem to glow hotter almost, and then just swirls into a sphere and sits there. And as it floated up off the bottom of the chest to do this, and then when it slowly falls back to the bottom of the chest, it seems to cool, but then there's a soft glowing yellow light that comes from it. And around the sphere there seems to be some symbols that are embossed in it now too.
whoa. I pick up the ball of light.
It isn't a ball of light, more or less it is the like same metals, it looks like, kind of under the light that's coming out of it, but it seems to have reforged it somehow to create light from it, is what you can tell. But yeah, you can pick it up.
It's not hot or anything?
No, as your hand covers near it, it is not hot.
I guess I pick that up and show the group.
Oh,
Okay. Tiki.
right?
Alright. Mariel is going to step forward, push Baharosh kind of out of the way, and put in. Let's see what she has. So, Josh,
Mm-hmm.
a while back,
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed a pile of treasure. And I say a pile of the plat and gold needs recounted 25 platinum, 300 gold, and organic crystal.
The organic crystal is from your time spent on like that chasing the Minotaur. And the other stuff was unfortunately partially what I think you may have grabbed the 25 plat, but I don't know if you'd grabbed the 3. I'm trying to remember when that would have been.
I remember grabbing
Okay.
platinum gold.
That's fair.
It's there.
I believe you. I was trying.
I wrote it.
I believe you. I was trying to remember if it was like just what you had found because of the recounting note, like you had said, because that would have been the stuff you'd found with Warren before it melted and congealed into a pile on the floor. When you'd said recounting, that's what I thought of, at least. But I could not.
No, it was. I grabbed it before the melding.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's fair.
And I remember you said you said it needed recounted because you couldn't.
Oh, yeah, because you just grabbed it real quick. You didn't really count it. You were just like, pfft. You froze again on my side, too, by the way. Pretty funnily.
Going through it.
There we go. I got you now.
Screenshot that. Nope. Oh.
So, yeah, I'd said that, but you're going through and looking at it now. Just roll a perception for me.
This character's garbage. Okay, 16.
Oh, okay. So you go through, you double count it this time. You're like, I thought I'd had that many last time, but you ended up having like 20 platinum and probably only like 150 gold. But you're just at the time, you're like, oh, this is a lot. Just shove it in the pocket, you know.
Okay. And then I'm gonna stop counting them because it seems that every time I count them, it goes down.
No,
So,
you didn't count them last time. That was why you said you needed to
Counted.
recount. I remember.
Yeah.
That was some honest note taking. I wish I would have taken it the other route, but I would be eating my own words at this point. But
No,
I have also. I'll plead the fifth, and then also tell you have a chest of desire in front of you. So I mean.
yeah. Okay, so I. Ooh. It says. How do I want to do this? I know what Mariel would want, but then, like, how would she want it? And I guess I'm going to leave that up for you.
Okay.
So she's going to put the crystal in.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to put... I feel like the platinum is a pretty big deal. She's going to put 5 platinum in. And then she's going to grab one of the 3 bottles she has of the unnamed elixir. She's gonna kiss it. Think about it. Because this shit is probably the most valuable thing she has in her. And slowly put it into the chest. And she's gonna wish to be closer to Loki.
So
I don't really know what that means,
okay.
but that's what she's going to wish. Yep.
Physically or spiritually?
So from what you placed in there in the chest, it kind of seems to melt down into the bottom of it and then just evaporate and disappear, all of the things that you would put in there. And then a cloak kind of materializes at the bottom of it.
Okay. I pick up cloak.
And it smells. Somehow you're able to tell reminiscently of the god that you worship.
She like melted like. Okay.
So
I don't know what else. I don't know what like. I'm guessing I just got his cloak. He's probably like up wherever he is or down wherever he is. He's probably like, where the fuck did I put that? I could have sworn it was right here.
also, I would say that for while you're wearing the cloak, 'cause assuming, as you'd said, you'd put it on, you feel more confident in yourself and in your persuasion ways. So any persuasion or deception, you, while wearing the cloak, have a +5, because that is Loki's strong suit.
Woof.
Yes, it is. Yes, yes, it is.
I just had an idea that might be terrible.
I want to make an offering to the chest before we do any terrible ideas.
Oh, no. I was gonna say, what if we ask the chest for a way out of hell?
Also,
We're way out of the lobster.
while you guys are talking, I really haven't figured out how to play Griselda and Mame specifically yet. Mame, I had an idea. Griselda, I'm a little bit more lax on, but you guys have finished combat at that time. Famira and Zolas, if you wanted to wipe your brow and see how the rest of your party is.
Have you tried the key in that chest?
Wait, before we do this, I do want to make an offering to the chest, and I walk over and I put in 10 of the blue sapphires I have and 10 of the amethysts. And Josh, in Discord, I sent you 2 images, and I want you to look at them.
Okay.
These are the items I am imagining.
It was 10 amethyst, you said? And...
Yeah, wait, 10 amethysts and 10 blue sapphires.
I would say that with such a clear image in mind, as the things fade away, those things just on top, folded nice and neatly, is a well-made dress, and on top of that is that kazoo.
Sweet. Alright, so I pick up the kazoo, and I'm really happy about it, but I don't play it yet. I put it in my pack, and then I start to get undressed and put the dress on.
Man, you're gonna be persuasive as fuck, too.
Right?
What exactly did you pull out of the chest? I'm sorry, I kind of dozed off.
I pulled out a
beautiful
magical
blue-
glowing kazoo.
and then a beautiful blue dress with lapping leather protections, kind of like almost a dress of armor, an armor dress.
Yes. After I get the dress on, I'm going to wrap up the rest of my clothes and put them in the pack, and then pull the kazoo out and attempt to play it a little bit. I'm going to walk away from the chest.
So in the middle of hell, you got dressed and started playing a kazoo.
Doot 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 doot. That's the noises it
A
makes.
kazoo that glows.
And makes,
Kazoo that glows. Okay.
and makes doot noises.
Doot doot.
Doot doot.
That's
I'm
awesome.
not too sure what I just joined in on, but hello.
Hi, Gab.
Hello.
Vamira.
I can't really, I can't do much, but I'm here.
That's fair. I think yourself, Zolas, and Vamira in the timeline of things too. I was just saying, as well as Mame, but they aren't here either. So you guys had just finished combat, is what I was saying before that too.
Okay.
In the timeline of things.
Yeah, and we're surrounded by bodies, and there's a chest in this room,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Bomira had a key. Yes. I do. Did you try it in there? Not yet, but I'm going to. Like,
The
that's what I'm
key?
gonna.
The key you tried last time
Yeah.
to unlock it, and it animated all of the armor.
Yeah, but we killed them all, so I'm gonna try it again now. Wait.
Yeah, is it gonna
Maybe
animate
we're-
the chest?
So
We might be forgetting some
Valmyra
important-
is just gonna do it. So unless you're like physically stopping me.
Well, I'm saying wait.
Yeah, I'm saying that I'm not listening.
Okay.
I would say if you want to
So I stick-
run over there to stop Vomira, though, just roll an probably an athletics.
I'm gonna play my kazoo more energetically.
Oh, is that into the torque too to give Zolas, like, is there any intent behind that?
Yes, I want everybody to hear the kazoo.
I just, instead of running towards Ramire, I just cover my ears. I don't move at all.
Oh, okay. Warren, you're trying to run towards them?
I'm trying to get to the chest and ask for a way out of hell.
Oh, this particular chest. Okay. There was no answer.
Yeah, two different chests.
Oh. Damn.
There is no answer.
Alright.
And, well, all of the armor seems to, slowly start to reanimate, including the one that is on Mame.
Wait,
Oh.
how does that look?
She is now
What does it
possessed.
look like? Look what you did to Mame.
What does it look like again, Josh? I missed that.
All of the armor is coming back to animation, and I would say everyone would roll initiative now, including the one that's on Mame, is what I'd said.
Okay.
Okay, and so I guess would I have to wait for my turn to take the key out?
Yep, and it would be initiative based.
I'm out of spells from fighting these same armored guys last time, so it's gonna be good.
Good job. Good job.
I didn't do it.
So that's not only... Oh, God. The people
I'm
in
just
this room.
imagining, because we took 2 weeks off from this, I know that's why, but I'm just imagining if that didn't happen, it would be like our character put the key in and then took it out, fought these things, and then just put the key back in again.
Take Mame out of this order, technically. Okay, and I was also saying, I don't know if everybody... Okay, I did get Griselda's in here. Everybody else in this room, but also outside of this room, would be rolling initiative now to help at any point in time, too. Or...
Oh.
Yeah.
I rolled a 14. I don't know why it's coming up as 6.
I'll fix it.
Okay.
Baby, can
rolled
you
a
roll
nat
initiative
20.
for me?
Yeah.
Is there any special thing for rolling an nat 20 on an initiative in D&D?
Not that I can think of.
I would say that you would have advantage on your next attack, in my opinion, but...
Okay, I'll go with that.
You're like, fuck yeah, we're fucking shit up. So,
Super banana.
I don't know if you got Ashes, but she rolled an 11. It didn't show up in the chat here.
oh,
It
okay,
never
okay, I see what you're
does.
saying. The longest name.
Oh, there it is.
I put
18?
I just picked it off of there, so I'll fix it as an 11 here.
Oh, okay.
Like you'd said. I'm not seeing Mariel's unless it's back farther here through some of this stuff.
Oh, me?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Give me
Yep.
a second.
No worries. Baharash, did you roll 2 and I missed it?
Yep, I got a 15.
Oh, I see it now.
Ooh.
Baharash.
I got 11. What is that? Oh.
Okay, it looks like Warren, you're first. I mean, you kind of heard some thing over the torque of another chest farther out that people are trying to open with a key.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And that's my movement. Okay, I guess that's done.
Double your movement too if you are not attacking. So you can skip your attacking if you run.
6. Okay, now I'm just farther down the hallway. Okay.
Then it would be Baharash.
All right. 20, 25. That's 25, 30. And then you said we can. All right, that's 25. And then you said if we're not attacking, we can double our movement.
Yeah, that's the isn't it like the dash action or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a dash or a surge.
Oh, okay.
That gets me there. And then that'll end my turn.
Volmyra.
So I say oops, and then I pull the key out.
Oops, I did it again.
And all of the armor
Literally.
armor just drops to the floor.
What about Mame?
Mame is able to move again freely, it looks like, in the armor.
I wish they were here so I could ask them about what that was like. Like, okay, let's not do that again. Is there any writing on the chest?
It looks very similar to the one that you had seen in the other room with the troll, actually.
I don't remember how we opened that one. Do you remember?
I think that was a question for Volmyra.
I wasn't there when it was opened. It was already open when I showed up.
Griselda, do you remember how we opened the other chest?
She bedooped. She's driving still.
Yeah.
But you have your torques.
I'm just gonna turn around and walk back into the hallway.
Okay.
Do I hear them in the hallway?
You hear what sounds like people that had just finished rushing and are slightly breathing heavy. It seems to be back down where you'd found the troll, down that same hallway.
I'm backtracking to them. Oh, it's windy. Hey guys,
What's up?
what's up? We found another chest just like that one in a different room, but there's a bunch of dead things that keep coming to life.
Shit.
Except this chest is nice because it gives us nice things.
What'd you get?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh,
Insert early squeak here.
Eat.
So we came out, Bacharach and I, we came out the normal temperature room with statue. And if you go straight, there was a door with a clattering. Did anyone go down that? Is that where you were?
I only know of this passageway, the one I was just in, and then the one with the satyr guarding it that told us that we shouldn't continue on that path.
Cool. Cool.
So I guess those are our options unless someone knows of a different way out or in.
I don't.
So I'm gonna look at the key again. What is
Put it in.
the key?
Stick it in.
What does the key look like?
But on the sides.
Looks like it is still completely intact, but it is of bone, presumably something of human size at least, because it appears as if it were the finger bones of humanoid creature that are intertwined with the smaller bones of. You're thinking now that you're looking at it, maybe it's like ear bones. I don't know. It's really tiny, fine bones. It could be of another. You're not sure, but it's all bone. It looks exactly like a metal key would, but with just bone in place of it. And it's not carved in any way. It's fashioned almost with like the ligaments that would have been left over from a creature as well.
And there's no like pictures or inscriptions.
Nope.
And the chest in this room, what is that made of?
Silver.
Okay. Just gonna stick the key in my pocket and walk out.
Hey, Warren.
Oh, actually,
Go ahead.
so I guess I'm kind of, actually, no, go ahead. I need to think for a second.
Warren, did you open this chest in here that had the good stuff?
So the first chest, the one we got all the stuff out of,
Mm-hmm.
did I open it? I don't think I opened it. I think someone else was in the room.
Which one of us did that?
I don't remember it being locked. Was it locked?
I wasn't in the room either, but
I don't think I was the one that opened it, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Well, I don't think it was locked.
I actually think it was Mame. So, oh well. I don't really care about the other chest, to be honest. I'm ready to. I feel like we committed to hell. We're here. Let's do the thing.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Did anyone ever check out the giant spider statue?
Yeah, that was
Maybe we should
the
send Bob.
room. That was the room that we were in that I'm talking about with the other chest. Or wait, no, just kidding. That unlocked the room that we were in. Right? Yeah, okay, yes. That is what happened.
So, are we still in combat?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, what happened? How did we get out of combat?
Magic.
I guess you guys wouldn't know, but the key, when you try and unlock the other chest, it animates a bunch of suits of armor, and we've done it multiple times now. But when you try and take the key out again, they are no longer animated.
You've only tried that key?
Right. Correct.
I need you to come to the room where we're at. Say that, a torque.
I was just there, but okay.
It's important that you do it because you've seen the other chest. We haven't.
Okay, I'm in here.
Throw some gold in the chest and wish for a key that opens the other chest. And only opens the chest. No ill effect.
That is pretty smart. Does it have to be gold? What do I need here?
Anything of value. Gold, rubies, whiskey apparently.
Yeah. That's where that fire damage came from.
Okay. I'll
No
put
joke,
10
though.
rubies in.
Oh.
Is that enough? Is that too much?
It should be enough. I use sapphires and amethysts.
10 rubies, Josh.
So as you place the rubies at the bottom of the chest, they just sort of fade into the bottom of the chest, and out of a side compartment inside of the chest itself, it doesn't seem to actually appear like any of the other items. It's just this little, the thickness of the wall inside of that, just a little door, and it folds open, and there's a key inside of it.
Ooh. I pick it up with mage hand, not with my actual hand.
And you're looking at it in front of your eyes, presumably, because it doesn't do anything to the mage hand, and it is a crystal clear ruby key.
Oh.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah, this is cool. So, here's what's going to happen. Either this key's going to work on that chest, or this key is to something else, and we're going to be fighting dead things again. Is that something we want to risk?
Sure. This chest was awesome.
Either way, I'll head with you to find out.
I'm sure the one guarded by armor is also awesome.
Yeah, I bet there's treasure in there, and we know that you like treasure, so.
Well, wait, if I just get near the chest, can I sense the treasure?
You should try it before we start seeing dead
Leo
things
with his
again.
armor. And he sense it with his bosom.
His bosom.
It's a chest plate.
your nipples actually rearrange themselves and point you in the direction of the treasure. No,
They're divining rods, but they're nipples.
Yes.
That wasn't how that was going to work, but that's how it works now.
Instead of gaydar, I have goldar.
Yeah, with your nipples. You get excited just by your nipples start to get harder the closer they get to the gold.
Yes.
Is that the timer?
That's the timer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I lead the way to everyone over to this room.
And you do get that sense as as you near the chest, Warren, almost on the cusp of orgasm. You say, "There's treasure in here."
Oh God.
One more time.
Warren, go stand over there while we do this.
I would just like to say, is the chest like identical to the one in the other room,
Pretty much.
or is it?
That's what it looks like visibly. Yep.
I'm gonna turn to Bob in his troll form and be like, "Hey, you should carry me," and leap into his arms while I serenade you with my kazoo.
Sounds good, mistress. I will try not to fondle you, and walk off with you in his arms. With you in his arms. Yeah.
Being fondled is forgiven.
Oh, okay.
Honk, honk.
I don't know if he has a performance.
Oh, should we make him a
honk.
sheet? I didn't even think about this.
Does he fight? Or does he just hang around?
He can
and-
right now.
Oh, he's hanging out. That's for sure.
He's just hanging out and making perverse comments.
Oh, he does have a charisma, but it is -2 in this form. So, yeah, his
Oh, -2 in this form?
yeah, he is not he's not very charismatic in this form. So, he's not also probably very versed with the large, clumsy troll fingers. So his fondling is a little aggressive. But
And he wants to
Aggressive
freely
fondling.
make love to whoever wants it.
yep.
It's apparently just going to be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna put this key in here. Does anyone have any objections?
Slowly.
Hold on. Let's. So I'm guessing
Tenderly.
these like scalds or the armor pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Should we like try to like restrain them?
Yes.
Everyone
Um.
pick an armor.
I feel like what if we put them in a circle, so whenever they come, they're all body parts are entwined and they're stuck in a knot whenever they can't get out. What shit, what accent am I even doing right now? I'm not sorry.
Last time we took the armor apart and scattered it, and I think it
Mhm.
returned back to being a body.
So what do you
But we can, whatever you guys want to do.
I say we try and.
Is there a fiery pit anywhere near?
pick
This
the
is
one?
hell.
I was gonna say they can't be too far away.
Yeah,
That
have
we can get to without being dismembered ourselves.
I tried to jump that foresight at least a little bit in the sense that I'd sent you a message. Almost said the gosh darn it. Zolus is that this armor is immune to fire and fire
Oh.
damage. Immune.
Yeah, I would
not-
know that from the fight.
Yep,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Hey everyone, this armor's immune to fire. So I guess that's what happens when we're in hell.
Sweet.
And no-
Fire damage and fire resistance.
Oh, okay.
No one has any ice.
I have an idea. I'm going to take out my golden sword and just kind of like stand it in between like the armor pieces.
Did you say stab it?
Like no, like more of like I'm guessing there's like some separation. So I'm just kind of like going to like put it down on the ground and like hold it in between some of the armor pieces.
So you're gonna like skewer it to the ground.
Kind of, yeah.
With your sword.
My magic sword.
Okay. There's nothing that visibly happens when you do that. I mean,
Well, I mean, once she turns the key, I'm going to wait for that.
oh, okay.
What if we put it down the hallway? There's little outlet. Just give them enough time. We have person, stand, look, see, And
Wait.
then you put key in. If they come alive, then I go, Ayo, they alive. You take it out.
You said there was some way you opened the door with a spider.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just took the chest out of the room and closed the door again?
We could try to lift the chest. That's not really in my forte. But if one of you strong people wants to lift it, be my guess.
Harash, get in here. Give me some help.
That is a beautiful cocktail this week, by the way, Bree. By God.
My God.
Well, thank you.
Even the droplets of
Oh,
oil on top
probably.
are nicely proportioned
Yeah.
around it.
It's probably one of my favorite pictures I've taken
Yeah,
of cocktail.
Hey, you gonna get in here and help me?
Yeah, sorry, I was AFK. I had to use the bathroom.
The cocktail kind of lended itself to being photogenic.
That's fair. Still good capture. So, not just all on the cocktail. You did awesome there, too.
Thanks.
Yeah. Gladly.
Oh, so I am planning on bringing cocktails for the group this weekend.
Sweet.
Just like special D&D cocktails. So if you guys still probably want to bring your own alcohol to get drunk.
We gonna get turd.
Yeah, ain't
but
nobody
if
ain't nobody gonna
everyone-
drive, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. If everyone could bring a shot glass, that'd be awesome.
Oh, Flint is ready.
So yeah, get on the other side of this chest, Baharash, and we're going to try to pick it up and move it out the room.
All right, cool. Will do.
I'm guessing we're going to have to roll strength checks.
Oh yeah.
I play the kazoo for inspiration.
Come on, no whammies, no
Every time you
whammies.
say I play the kazoo, I imagine that kid from them fucking memes. It's like kazoo.
No whammies.
Now you just need to have a kazoo, because that's pretty cheap, and just.
Yep, I think I can find one.
Huh?
And I'll just spray paint it with glow-in-the-dark paint.
Hey, that would be beautiful.
With her kazoo, is that with advantage?
Let's see. You would both have advantage, but I mean, you can try and re-roll.
Should I roll
Warren.
a performance?
Yes, please.
I'd-
Actually, do that first.
Okay. Oh, a nat 20.
No way.
The text chat and Astral went away, and I don't know how to bring it back. Never mind, I figured it out.
Okay. No, that works. Yeah, both of you have advantage. You're like, but
Oh, and it's actually 28 because I have a +8 to performance.
holy damn. So I would say,
I'll just stick with the 20.
yeah,
I'll
exactly.
stick with my
That's-
21.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys both are, instead though of like, yeah, this is the best music ever. You're like, fucking shut up, and you just lift it up off the ground.
Yes, inspiration comes in many forms.
And you're both holding it, but exasperatedly. Like, it is a hefty thing. It is. You're both struggling. I mean, even Baharash, with your strength, you're like.
Come on, let's move this fast.
Yep, let's go. I don't know how we move, but right now I'm just assuming we're moving it.
Yep.
Imagination.
Yay!
Imagination.
If only you had a big barbarian to help you.
Right?
Right? If only there was a giant ass troll that could.
Yeah. Right now I'm imagining a medieval dolly to try and get us out. Let's get this out of here.
For all intents and purposes, it is out of there.
All
Yeah.
right, cool.
I would move it out of there, but there are some buttons that are on it that once I move it, I have to move the buttons, and then, yeah. Wait, I might be able to. Actually, I think I may have grouped it. I get smarter as I go, you know. Sometimes I do stuff that
like
actually
life.
makes sense. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know
sent you
about that.
image, Flo.
What?
I sent you that image.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a hernia in D&D, but I imagine that me and Warren got close to having one.
Okay, strong people, bring your muscles this way.
All right.
Muscles.
Hang on.
Okay, I think that.
My computer's frozen.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, PC.
So what you guys
Alright,
need
cool.
to do is take these spider's legs and push so that like it rotates, you know, like it's on a circle. That's how we opened the door.
Okay.
Another strength check.
Cool.
Huh?
I got a 9.
I got a 16.
I was
Oh.
gonna say, does my inspiration hold from earlier, or shall I play again?
It doesn't seem to matter because as you guys kind of grab on the legs, Warren, you're like, "Ugh!" But Baharash, you lean back, and after grabbing the front leg, and Warren, you're on the same side that you're on, which is the right, and Baharash, you lean back as Warren's pushing on the other side, and you almost trip over yourself, Warren, but the spider spins back up, just slowly, just out of the ground, so that it's slightly raised now, whereas before the pedestal was mostly recessed. And it is
Okay,
facing
that's
the opposite direction.
Oh, that's not the direction it was facing before.
That's not the direction it was facing after you guys had opened it. You guys had turned it all the way facing the other way to open it, so now it is closed. Okay. I'm guessing everybody got out of the room before that, too, was the intent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really struggling getting on there, so.
Wow, that would be awkward. Okay, that should have done it.
Okay. I think we're ready to open this chest now.
Yep, hopefully everyone got out.
And
Indeed.
Mime does come out. Okay, she is.
Just left Mama in there.
I went back in and now I can't go back.
I'll get you.
Trapped.
Okay.
I'm trying to fix some other things here on the fly. That is one thing that I love about Astral when it works over the other ones, is that I can edit the map as we go, and it doesn't change the view as much for you guys.
Oh, that
That's what's up.
Astral was shutting down. Is that true?
No, so that was that email. I read that email fully, and I got it. I'm sure some of you guys did too. But basically, the like main, I don't know what you call him, not a president or whatever, was leaving Astral though, and there wasn't going to be any more innovation at this time. Basically, is what they were saying. But all of the services will be intact for now. Is what they're doing.
So they're just going to be in like a lull spot for a while.
Yeah, exactly. There isn't going to be. They've been innovating like crazy the last year, anyhow. Like there's just been new stuff, and they've updated all their interfaces and such as we've gone. If you can remember, we've now got like the video thing in Astral. From the DM side of thing, it's been really nice because the searches and all of the added pieces and parts that they just give you as a DM to work with is nice still too.
Oh yeah.
Word.
I put the key in the chest.
Bum bum bum.
You don't have the. Oh wait, you do have the red key, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you turn it as if it were barely locked. It seems like, and you hear a slight click. There isn't even any pounding from the other side of the wall.
It's a good sign.
Oh yeah.
I lift it with Mage Hand.
Aw, darn. I didn't grab this in here. I'll bring it now. It was because it was... That's why, because it was hidden before. I had to unhide it, and then I could move it, I guess. One moment. Just so I can... Doop. Doop. And the chest flies open, no problem. And inside you see a familiar sight of gems, gold, platinum, and a varied array of items on top.
I want to know what the item... Is there any items that make me excited?
I don't know. Visually, you see kind of a scepter, a crown, and an array of forks similar to the one that Flint had pulled out, you think, and a bowl.
Ooh, a crown.
What is the crown?
Warren says.
I'll grab the scepter while everyone's excited about the crown. I'll grab the scepter.
Mariel's gonna hop in and go, now listen. And she's gonna like flick her cape and be like,
Look.
I think that I should be the one who
Super hot.
finds these items.
Oops.
Because I'm just gonna roll a persuasion roll.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of us are you persuading?
I'm persuading all of you.
Okay,
So-
do we make a roll in return?
Yes, I would say you would make an intelligence against her persuasion, basically, an intelligence
Oh,
check
bitch.
in this particular
mind.
case.
It was a 3. Even with my +6.
Wait, how did that happen?
How did you get a +3 or a 3 with +6?
Because I got a +5 in persuasion with the cloak.
No.
I just got.
That's not what we were asking. We're asking how you got a 3 with a +6.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay.
A 3 out of a 9. I said I rolled a 3 even with a +6.
Okay, now it's making sense. So now you... Okay.
So her
A 9.
her cloak it wasn't one of her best. She tried.
A 9. But,
It
Flint
works
rolled
on
a 7.
Flint.
Zolas as a 12. And Warren was a 15.
What was it, an intelligence?
Yep. Beautiful tale there, Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
A 14.
Yeah,
So,
Warren's kind of like, I carried the chest out. I'm getting something.
and it looks like besides that, Flint is like, this small little person has a nice ass. I guess I'll listen to him.
Yes, it's right. I do have a nice ass.
Speaking of nice ass, that was a cat ass on the screen for a second there.
Yeah.
That's what we were all commenting on about Zelda, because that's Sarah's cat's name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Common name for our group.
Indeed.
Sorry, I don't know you as Sarah. Who's Sarah? I imagine. Okay.
That's Mariel.
Maddie is
And yeah.
I don't know anyone's real names. Just
Just
Yeah.
just play your names.
This weekend is gonna be so hard. Like, what are we gonna call each other?
Yeah,
no,
he's really
we
bad
need
with real
we need
names.
to
He's
get
known
those
me most of
"Hello,
my
my
life
name
as
is"
Sarah, and
stickers.
Yes.
3 of them. Like, hi,
Yeah.
my name is Sarah, also known as Shia. Well, the thing is, it'll be helpful that we'll be dressed in costume.
Truth.
Indeed.
So, besides Flint, everybody else is like, hell no.
He's like,
No.
is that what you sing your no? Oh, no, 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 no.
He's like jamming with the kazoo.
Warren picks up the crown.
Scepter.
And it looked like, yeah, Zolas, you got the scepter.
There was
I'm gonna
another.
walk over to Warren and I'm gonna examine the crown with him.
A bowl. The other thing was a bowl.
You could also wear that as a crown.
I'm gonna ask. If it's not too much bother, I'd like what was it, a fork or a spoon in the bowl?
There were multiple
already have a
forks
fork?
that look very similar to the fork you'd pulled out, actually, Flint.
I would like to ask for all the cutlery.
Oh. Are
Everybody,
you collecting?
Aye.
Oh my god, if they're all magical and they all activate with the same word, can you imagine if he puts them in his backpack and he starts pumping?
Your bag is just
and,
like.
and it's just gonna go boom.
It's gonna be like a puffer fish.
Touch me. Pumpkin and everything just expands.
I would love to see that. Take all the forks.
And the bowls.
there is one bowl, but there is a fork for everyone.
But she just said I could take all of them, so.
Yeah, so there's a total of 10, including yours now, is what you have of the forks. And
Oh my goodness.
there is a singular golden bowl with no markings on it. And the crown that you'd picked up, Warren, is also golden, but it is inset with what looks like, as you're turning it around in your hands, one of every gem that you can imagine around it, basically. So it's got
I take the
a
bowl.
rainbow across all of it.
I take the bowl.
I'm assuming you're saying that as Flint is examining it. In his
Yeah.
hand.
It kind of matches my forks. I think I'm gonna keep.
Um,
I'm gonna put the crown on. I know it's probably a bad idea to not understand.
I was gonna say, can I investigate the crown?
Oh God,
Doesn't
Warden's gonna turn
someone-
into the Lich King. And we're gonna have to kill him.
Doesn't someone have identified? Maybe we should see what
Yeah.
it is.
As I'm putting on the
Go ahead.
crown, Ash stops me and is like, maybe we should wait.
Let's
I'd
let's
say
dig into this a little bit more.
F it, throw caution to the wind, do it. Don't be a pussy.
Don't be
Yeah,
a ball
it's a
sack.
character
More like it.
Says the cleric.
Right? I wanna peer pressure Warden into putting on the crown. What
I
do
guess
you need me to
roll
roll for
against.
that?
Yeah, I would
Roll
say
a
roll
pers-
against Ash, not Warren, because Warren kind of already wants to put the crown on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
was gonna say.
persuade him to not do that.
Your
I'm gonna
persuasion, your persuasion versus Ash's persuasion in that case.
Alright, cool. Oh, you shouldn't have had me roll against Jess.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good on her own.
What is plus 13?
That's what I have. Plus 13 persuasion.
Holy fuck.
That's what I said. This group.
So
met.
she's the one who does all the trading, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
I now also have advantage against tradesmen and merchants.
And
God damn.
They just spontaneously combust.
She just gives everyone hand jobs.
no, she doesn't have to. She just says, "Can I have that?" And they're like, "Sure."
Yep, they just give it to me.
Anyways, so yeah, Warren, you're listening to Ash here on your left, who's closer to you, and you're like, maybe I shouldn't put this on right this second.
Well, hang on. She can stop Warden from putting it on, but what about me?
Oh, you don't have it in your hands currently.
Someone
Warren
give
has
to
it in
me,
his
though.
hands, and he was about to put it on.
Gotcha.
So
Warden,
I don't know what your thoughts are there, but I'm just describing the situation.
Warden, if that's in your possession, man, I could wear it for you.
My crown.
Fair enough.
Can I roll an investigation?
Yeah.
Calling it right now, it's Lich King powers.
Okay, 16. So you're looking at it, and besides the opulent wealth that it obviously represents, you kind of get a sense of something emanating from it. You're not sure what, though.
It's
I
Lich
really-
King powers, I'm telling you.
I really hope it like amplifies your alignment. Because that would be so fun with anyone else but me, but I'm true neutral.
It's gonna amplify you all the way to like pure evil Lich King. Calling it right now, man. I'll die on that hill. It's Lich King powers.
I do have a sword that contains souls and like a treasure chest piece, so we're going in that direction.
I asked Bob if he recognizes this crown.
Let's see what his troll eyes recognize.
Goddamn troll eyes.
He's
Is that
pretty
what you call
perceptive.
snake eyes in D&D? Just troll eyes.
He's much more perceptive than he is charismatic. That's for sure.
Can I call Bob Shrek?
Only if you I gotta affect Bob's voice again. Only if you affect the lifestyle of the onion, good sir.
So I gotta live in layers.
Yes.
I got scales layered on my body. Does that count?
Warren looks over at Baharash and goes, "Shut up, Campbell's." And he's like, "Where did that come from?" To himself.
And you just get a wink and a finger gun from Troll Bob, and
I don't know if that's a good thing, because basically the first conversation I've ever heard this man, the first couple of sentences I've ever heard this thing speak was talking about consensual sex. So I think that's a move.
Oh yeah, he a very horny skull.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
For a
he
skull with no horns.
looks down with the eye that he's not winking with at the same time, and he goes, "Oh, the crown is probably. I mean, we're in limbo, right? Yeah, you probably shouldn't put that on."
Damn it! It's Lich King powers.
Okay. Don't put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on. Yeah, come on. A cool guy would do it.
Zolus, the scepter that you're holding, though, is also of a gold, but it is seeming to be a little bit more worn than anything else in the chest and have a good bit of age to it, as well as having a snake that is swirling around on the top of it with 2 ruby eyes inset.
So I see Zolas
like it.
that up, and I'm like, she picked it up and she's fine, and that would totally have cursed her by now. So I'm going to put on this crown.
Yes, my man.
I take a step back towards Bob.
And you feel an odd sense of almost your perspective shift, as if you're looking down on everybody in this situation. Not only in the perspective sense, but also in the I'm better than you sense now. You have the haughty trait and are also feeling your energy, not like your bodily energy, like your health or anything like that. Like, you feel really well and healthy, but you seem to be more attached to the crown than your own body currently.
Does he look different?
He does not.
You look very smug.
Other
Please
than
tell me this
very
is
pleased and smug.
Please tell me this is a Smeagol situation with a god complex.
Oh.
Because I would get a rager right now because that sounds amazing. I am super pumped for this. Am I even in the ballpark?
You can't give away the ending, otherwise you won't want to look for it, right?
Ah, you're killing me, Josh, but fine. All right. It's not Lich King powers, but I could deal with Smeagol complex on top of a god complex. So
I'm so tempted to test the scepter on Warren right now.
What does that mean exactly? Do you want to make me hold it or something?
I'm not gonna do it.
do it. Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Death. I don't know.
Oh, I'm a cleric. I could probably bring you guys back.
We're already in hell. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, we're already halfway in the literally 1 foot in the grave. Well, 2 feet since we're already here, but either way.
I do have a counteractive magic sword. That kind of works like a counterspell, I
Attack
think.
Warren with the scepter.
Yeah!
Yes!
I was gonna say, and Josh walks away.
Anticlimactic.
Cussing in the background. These fucking people, I swear to God.
I was choking on a grape. Excuse me.
We have that.
You roll Friday, too.
So who has the scepter?
So what do you do with the scepter?
I'm
So
attacking Warren with it.
Like, how?
I imagine we've had a conversation at this point, and I have my gold sword out, and I'm just like in like a defensive stance.
I think we probably all were having that conversation where Baharash was like, I'm a cleric, it's fine, and all of that. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just
No, we're good. I've been sleeping for like
Play your game.
3 sessions now.
you're just
So I'm good.
swinging it at him.
Sure.
Okay.
But I'm willing something magical to happen.
So I would say roll. Do you have? I don't know if you've added it to your inventory or not yet. I think there's a general scepter or something, or maybe just like a stick. That'd basically be comparable at this point.
Come on, D&D. How's there no
Just a
crown
stick?
item?
At this particular point in time, it's like a metal rod, with a snake attached to it.
I wanted to see if it did anything cool.
Well, we'll see. You're swinging it though right now.
Okay.
I'm going to name my crown Smug Crown.
Smug Crown.
Yeah.
Do you have the odd sense of it being precious to you?
Well, Warren has that sense about gold anyway, so probably.
I would say that you're more than attached to it.
Yes. It's precious. You have a hanker of eating raw fish right now. Or does that set in later?
After
In
many
due time.
years at the bottom of a mountain. What was your role there, Zolas?
14.
And your AC off the top of my head, Warren?
16.
Okay. So, in that ready stance, you're trying to hold still, but you kind of flinch out of the way, basically. Just, and the staff sails right in front of, or the scepter the tip of the snake head sails right before your nose.
Sorry, force of habit.
Do the snake eyes, does anything happen?
No, nothing visually.
Does anyone investigate the staff to make sure it's magical and not just a golden staff?
No.
I mean, I know
Does
that's
anyone-
probably... Go ahead.
Yeah, does anyone know anything about these?
I go over and look at the staff, and I'm gonna roll an investigation.
Okay.
I want to
If
go
you're
up to
looking-
Warden.
Specifically for
Go ahead.
magical things, I was just going to suggest the Arcana.
Okay.
I actually have a +5 to Arcana, so I'm gonna help you too. But I
Bahara.
rolled a natural 1, so never mind.
What was your question, Baharash?
I want to ask Ward. I'm going to hold out my Warhammer and have him touch it and see what happens.
Who touch it?
Have Warden touch it.
Okay, I touch it.
Does anything happen, Josh?
Am I forgetting something about this Warhammer in particular? The
No, I'm basically just like his obsession with gold, the crown, and everything. I'm just checking off. It's not like a King Midas kind of thing.
Finish it off.
Oh, okay.
2 pieces was enough for me.
I'm following you. So no, that does not happen. Nothing does perceivably happen then.
All right, cool.
I this is probably the first time I saw like
Good.
the actual flame and like,
I like it.
stuff on his
I like it.
warhammer and his sword or shield.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say, oh, you have not sword, but a warhammer of fire and a shield of fire resistance.
Don't know yet. I'm assuming, but haven't had a chance to test it out. So we'll see.
Heard your nat
Maybe.
1, Zolas, and I see an 8 Ash, so you're both looking at it and
Yeah,
you're
all
like,
I rolled was an 8.
it's probably magical. I mean, who spends this much time on an item and doesn't cast magic on it?
Right.
Warren says, "Let me see it."
You can't touch it, but you can look at it from that distance.
Okay. I don't have anything in Art Corner. Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay.
Roll a regular investigation?
Both would really work. The investigation gives you a little bit more physicality, I feel like, because the Arcana is... You're trying to understand it magically, right? Like, that's what the Arcana check would be. And
So
investigatively, you're pretty darn sure this thing has magic, but Arcana-wise, you're looking at it and you're like, I don't know how, though.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this. We'll come back to it. We'll have Griselda figure out what it is. But I think it's gonna be cool. What's still in the chest now? Just a bunch of coins and gems.
Yep. And a couple pearl necklaces on top, too.
Poor Warren's nipples just inverted that entire time.
Yes.
They
I'm
are...
gonna take a pearl necklace.
I can kind of control the chess piece to like stop after a while.
Once you find what you're looking for, I would assume is kind of how it works. So it like you're looking, you're focused on it, and then it excites you to the point. It's kind of like a hot or warm, or a hot or cold situation. You know, as you get closer to it and you're focused
with
on
ecstasy.
it. Yeah, only with ecstasy. Yep.
This is nipples lactate.
Mario's gonna grab whatever is, while people are kind of messing around with the items, she's going to kind of just been like scooping the little bits.
Roll a deception for
I
me.
don't know. Okay.
Presumably, I'm assuming your intent here is to do that without anybody noticing, really, right? I don't know if that's the correct assumption, though.
You get away with it.
Hmm.
12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anyone wanted to, like,
Yeah.
notice the chest
Roll a
being...
perception.
Yep, exactly.
I don't. Zolas does not care if she does see
Okay.
it, so.
So, Flint, Warren, and Ash notice there are a sizable amount less than what was there before when you turned your backs on it, but you're kind of looking between Vomira and Mariel, and Griselda even, who's standing close by.
Was Mariel in the first room with us when we found the first chest?
Not found, no, but she did...
So did she get any loot from that first chest?
did come after the fact to visit.
Mm-hmm.
the chest.
I
You were
didn't get
upstairs once you got it.
just
What is it?
just
You were upstairs once you got a special something.
Okay.
You know she got a
Um,
cloak. I mean, everybody visibly saw her put the cloak on in that room. And it's
Yeah, but she didn't get any of the loot.
Oh, the
Does-
loot, no.
Does Warren feel like an attraction to the staff that Zolas has?
Only in the Warren way of, it's gold and I want it.
So not like a magical like attraction.
Not so much, other than there is a slight feeling, more than you're kind of used to maybe, but you don't really notice it, that it's an increased amount, that you're plotting how you can steal it from Zolas already in your mind.
Ooh.
It's almost I would basically make it, I mean, it's becoming slowly worse to the point like being smug, as well as all gold is belong to you is a desire that's slowly forming.
Do I notice that?
I'm
No,
gonna lean
no.
into the
Faces
chest
belong to
and
me.
pull out a handful of gold and just like
Can you
shove
even-
it into Mariel's bag. She's trying to walk away.
Can Warren even use a scepter? You have like 10 weapons and 10 shields and like a.
I have
gold.
3 swords. That's it.
He's a walking
Exactly.
arsenal.
any swords. Hardly anything. For a burly man like myself. While you guys are doing that, Mariel, she grabs that and she is like fascinated with that treasure of desires. And so she's going to walk back to that.
The treasure chest?
Because I'm thinking like, she's like, I'm confident, I got my Loki persuasion, what would Loki want me to do? And I need to be stronger. He's gonna go back.
And from what you had gathered from the chest, as well as Ash, I don't know how much you wanted to say that you shoved in her pack as she walked by.
Let's say like 100 gold is what I could pick up and put in her bag.
And you'd also managed to swipe another like 150 gold and platinum each, so you've gotten 250 gold and 100 platinum.
Okay.
Just Ash.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, I understand. I'm following along.
I'm also gonna start shuffling through the gold in the chest and trying to start divvying it up into even piles before people start freaking out. I'll just literally start stacking coins and like stacks of 10 of each coin.
I'm gonna say Warren is very his greed has intensified since he's come to hell for obvious reasons. But he's also the richest he's ever has been, so he's kind of like balancing that right now.
His nipples are just erected naturally now.
Jesus.
No magical enhancement needed.
So you're divvying it up, and you're probably around. Yeah, no, I don't like that number.
454. What's wrong with?
648. Of each gold and silver, or platinum. Sorry, not even silver. There weren't any silver, oddly, but it. Then there's some.
Gold and platinum.
Yeah. That first one was a roll. I was like, this is pretty nifty. Astral did add this new dice thing that has a visual of all the dice, and then I can just click on it a bunch of times and add like 9 D100s and get a result.
It looks like we should each get like 92 of each between 7 of us.
Mariel did take a sizable amount in the beginning that you were unaware of. I mean, of who took it, but
Yeah.
92 of platinum.
Oh wait, so
gold,
was
and
648 the total, despite what with what she took,
Yes.
or after what she took?
after what she took.
Okay, so yeah, so the 7 of us, not counting Mariel, should get 92 gold and 92 platinum.
And
Oh,
there are
wow.
still probably, let me see here. I'm just gonna do, no, not that. Let's do, yeah, why not?
This is the richest I've. This here right now is the most money I've ever had in any D&D campaign.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, my character's really greedy, but he's also the richest he's ever has.
And there's nothing we can do with it.
Probably
Oh,
about,
yeah, I guess
To
that
have
is.
shiny objects.
Yeah.
probably about, I was just rolling some dice to see what else the heck, but it was, I'm dividing it into different weird things here, but probably like 15 amethyst, probably like 20 rubies, and continuing on down the varying gems that exist between 15 and 20 different piles of those. I'm just trying to. I don't like I don't like real numbers sometimes, I guess.
Is there any bad shit?
There is in the top of the chest, that coved part seems to be filled with it somehow. So, like, there's probably a good 50 pounds of bat guano in the top of the chest.
Ooh.
I have more weight in bad shit than I do in weapons, armor, and clothes.
Is there any, like, black gems?
There are probably about 5, yes.
Does anyone else want the black gems? Warren says as he's already picking them up.
I'm gonna take 15 of the varied gems and then leave the rest of the stuff for everyone else to pick through.
So, like, one of each of the 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm following you. So, like, yeah, you can just put that in as 15 varied gems. We'll figure out what that is later then.
So while they're doing that, like while she's counting up the gold and the gems, I want to be sitting at the backside here, examining the bowl that I picked out of the chest.
Okay.
And I want to take my original fork, and I just want to tap the rim of the bowl with the fork.
Time resets to the point where Baharash and Warren have just closed the door, and you're standing there kind of ephemerally because the other you is down the corridor, you realize, before they merge back up to you right at the standing point as Zolas unlocks and opens the chest again. And you guys go through.
So
You're standing there, I'm presuming, kind of trying to absorb all of that, Flint, and you're looking at everybody like, do you guys experience that? Apparently not, because you're standing there slightly aback from everybody, and they are divvying up all the treasure again.
So the bowl enhanced the fork.
Perceivably, by about the 20, you can tell.
Because what, you said the fork was, what, 15 seconds?
Yeah.
So I can do like a whole half minute now.
More like a half hour is what it
Oh.
seemed like. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, a power of 20, not 20. Damn.
Again, I still don't tell anybody about this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why no one was interested in the forks. We still don't know you can time travel with them.
And I'll wait until time gets to its current position that we are now before I tapped it. I want to try one of the other forks.
And the same thing would happen, you would perceive.
You still haven't said pumpkin,
So-
pumpkin, pumpkin.
No. But now I'll wait until time gets back to where we are now, and I'll just tap the fork off of a button on my shirt.
And it goes
One
back
of the new ones, not my original one.
15 seconds.
Ha-ha! put them back in my bag and let time flow.
Do any of us get a weird sense of something happening that we just can't understand, like deja vu or anything, or does this only happen to Flint?
Only happens perceivably to Flint, and for everyone else, there is a weird point where you're like, Flint's acting kind of robotically, but don't notice anything.
I was gonna say, what does he look like when this is happening?
He looks normal to everyone. It just was a little off, maybe. Yeah, nothing that you could really call him out for. He just doesn't seem to be 100% himself.
Was there any silver in the chest? I don't know if we got that far.
There was not. There
No
was
silver.
platinum and gold and a lot of gems.
And a lot of poop.
And a lot of poop.
I'm assuming you're sitting there carving the poop off the top of the chest.
Not all 50 pounds, but yeah, some of it.
Might want to enter how much that is, but...
So should we try to enter hell now?
It's a shit ton. That's what she has.
So wait, me as a player, I forget why you're obsessed with bat poop.
Is your player asking my player?
Yeah, like, not character, player.
Oh. Well, I needed to cast spells, but Zolas just looks like a crazy person.
Oh, okay.
You need.
I was gonna say, I know you told us before, but I totally forgot.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever said that as Zolas, so I just look for poop everywhere.
When we're sleeping, do you collect our poop?
Maybe.
Do you just poop
Where are
in
you
your
pooping?
sleep?
Yeah, wait, what?
Well, you gotta imagine, like, we're in a room, we're gonna pick out a corner for everyone to just do their thing, and then, like...
And,
And when everyone sleeps, he just collects it.
it's always been a question for me, too. Like, it's like, I know we don't talk about it. We obviously have sleep. When do we go to the bathroom? Like, as characters?
What if we role-played pooping?
See, I have thought about this, and I've never brought it up because I was like, this is unnecessary information for us to think about. Because the one thing that really bothers me, I was like, what do female characters do when it's that time of the month?
Yeah.
And that thought occurs to me, and I've never said it out loud until right now.
Attack other player characters for no reason.
See,
Eventual roll.
Both-
Like an insanity roll.
Advantage on intimidation. I don't know.
Disadvantage on patience.
God.
it would be an advantage on persuasion against male characters. It's that time. I do what I want.
It's the blending.
Your hit points would probably be significantly lower. I mean, depending on like cramps and stuff like that.
You have like an inert, like no magical spell needed of rage.
Yeah.
Also, for both of those.
Oh god, I can't believe I just thought that. I want to menstrual rage.
But actually,
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to cast the curse of the blood.
Yeah.
So, back to game.
Real quick though, because I was thinking of both of those situations as good excuses for if you guys needed to miss a session, like as a role played character, like I don't feel so well, or I'm gonna go use the restroom, you know. Just the
for an
whole
entire
session.
game.
Yeah.
Okay, next time I miss, make sure that I'm pooping.
Okay.
Thank you all. One of those things you just have to experience.
Yep.
Okay, so back to game.
Is there chocolate in the D&D world? That usually
Oh,
There better be.
So Warren walks over to this place that we've been before in front of these stiers. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, satire.
Satire. And I don't remember there being 2 of them.
There weren't. There is now a second. They're kind of chatting between each other, and you catch, as you're walking closer before they stop talking to stare at you, the word and or phrase, your rhythmic veracity.
The fuck?
Your
That sounds
original
sexual.
veracity.
I cast eurythmic veracity.
Wow.
I kind of inform everyone that there's another guy here now. And they said a word that I'm going to relay in quiet and not try to laugh out loud.
Otherwise, they're sitting quietly on top of the gate because they only see you guys approaching at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet, 30 feet away. So they're kind of staring at you, you can tell, but they're not saying anything because they would have to sort of yell. But they're staring at you.
I want to stare back.
Warren is getting slightly incensed by the staring.
Slightly incensed. I'm gonna walk over to Bob and be like, "Carry me again," and start playing my kazoo.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear both the satire go, "Meh! What is that terrible noise?"
Sexy eyes. What do they say? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, you cut out for me.
Yeah, I just heard eyes.
It was a meh! What is that terrible noise?
I play the kazoo more vigorously.
This is the only place left to go, right?
You just hear aggravated bleats.
I know we've had this conversation, but where does the gate go again? I'm just trying to refresh my human memory.
We don't know, I don't think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we know.
The satyr was like, either told us not to come in here or said we couldn't. I can't remember which.
Man, if only we could persuade them to let us in.
Wait, no. Where did Sasha go? I thought Sasha went down into hell.
No, that was when we were up in that, on top of that crater that those land sharks made.
Oh, that's.
So, have they already seen all of us?
Yeah, for the most part, anybody that's come around that corner, I would say. But they're
Okay.
kind of trying to cover their ears and bleeding.
So, disguising myself at this point wouldn't do anything because half of us have already disrupted their entire day.
Yep.
But we've already talked to them once.
I'm gonna shift my position and sit on Bob's shoulder, and I'm going to stop playing the kazoo,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ask the satires where this goes.
Oh, milady, thanks for stopping that terrible noise. You're in limbo, technically, currently. It's like the door place just before hell. Behind this gate is hell proper.
Is this a place that you guys visit often?
Oh, you know, we're kind of bound here, so it's sort of our home. Meh.
What do I ask him?
Now I'm thinking about the minute.
I whisper this into the Torg very lightly so that they can't hear me. Only my companions can hear me.
They said, what is it? What?
Eurythmic veracity.
Ooh,
Yes, that. Thank you.
very good
Ooh,
memory.
Voracious urethra.
Oh! Well,
No, that's not what they said. Okay.
No.
Eurythmic veracity is what they said.
Yep.
That's a different kind of singing.
Yeah. So I see you walked up in front of the two satire to Zolus, and from that distance they can kind of catch a glimpse from under your hood to see the hornedness that's going on there. I don't know if you're flipping your hood back or what you're doing or anything like that while you walked up there.
Yeah, I am going to, because I think, I guess before I even say anything, I want to see how they react to what I am.
And as you do that, their eyes bulge out of their head a little, and they say, "Oh, Master, what are you doing outside of the gates?"
Oh. I was actually, so I was on a mission. I was just about to head back inside, though. Could you open the gates for me and my friends?
Persuasion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I am the primordial sin greed.
Oh God.
Primordial sangria.
Yeah, getting
Tasty.
cracked.
Ooh, it's a 19.
Very good. Oh, Mistress, we'd love to, but your rhythmic veracity is about to happen.
That still sounds so sexual.
Yeah, whatever that is, I feel like we need to be a part of it.
It's a super death orgy that happens in hell every 10 months.
Do you know when it's starting?
At precisely midnight.
Could you tell me what time it is right now? I don't have my watch on.
What is this watch you speak of? Well, anyhow, it'll happen at the highest hour of the moon when it's at its fullest. Yes, it is. We are below ground. That is, I can understand that being hard to tell. It's the. It should be within the couple hours here.
When I said watch, I meant my wrist sundial. We actually wanted to see the eurythmic veracity. Yeah. Could you let us in before it starts?
Well, there is a way, but it isn't this gate. If this gate is open, the souls and dead of hell will rush forth. And that is what will happen at eurythmic veracity. This gate will open, and the damned will be free.
So opening this gate would be premature?
Opening this gate would let out the souls and the dead.
All over the floor.
Premature. Eurythmic.
Oh my god.
Hopefully not on our faces.
I don't know, is this what we want? Because
It's a camera rolling.
I'm sure that sword edge would be great for my sword.
I mean, we've already got Smeagol here. Making something else worse just seems to be like a lot of fun at this point.
Is there a smaller door that you may open to let us in?
You know what? Fuck it. This is the evil campaign. Yeah, let's just fuck over the known world and just let all the.
Well, wait. Let's see what the. What
That
is
is the most
other
wise
entrance?
words I've heard him say.
What's the other entrance that you speak of?
Sorry, I didn't catch that, actually.
What was the other entrance that they were speaking of?
It was, it's actually a lesser-known entrance through the, chamber to your, just back there. It was guarded by a set of armor and, decoyed with that chest. Most people only access the chest of desire and don't look behind it to the gate. Secret
So
back
the
door.
back door. Yes! Ah!
Okay, do I need a key for the gate? Do I need anything? This is really important to the boss. He needs this to happen. So, whatever you can do to help us,
My
I will.
experience,
Yeah, I will put in a good word for you if you help us get in.
At that time, too, you hear a bit of a and above the gate appears, not familiar to you, but you hear a cry from Sasha down the hall.
Uh-oh.
Usually, in my experience, you just
And
Wait.
loot for the key.
first satire's head flies off.
Aww.
It's
As
happening.
as a
Ah.
scaly beast slides across the top of the wall and screams, basically, "Let there be death!"
Wait, can
Wow.
you just going back? Where was Sasha?
Down the hall, back towards the chest.
Okay.
I was presuming to some degree that Sasha was kind of poking their head around the corner, and then kind of hid back around. And I would say everybody roll initiative at that point too.
The
I really like
eurythmic
that theory.
veracity's happening.
Prematurely, from the looks of it.
I still say we just let all the souls of hell out into the real world, because fuck those guys.
I think they're coming out. I think that's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Oh, they're coming. That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think they're waiting.
Oh, that's what the rainbow gems meant. They're all coming out.
Maybe.
Come on, I couldn't get a 20 this time. I got a fucking 10.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Probably can't sing that here, but
She dances across the wall. Good thing that I have used all my spells. This is great.
and no one took a long rest in between. Yeah,
I took plenty of long rests.
that is
I'm
fair.
Good to go.
That is fair.
Get your healing spells ready.
Oh, they're ready. Ooh, big house with the 3.
My 10 isn't looking that bad at this point.
Yeah.
Harash 13. So is everybody printing out character sheets for this weekend?
I was
I
just
was
going-
going to.
I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond has an app on phones, so I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah, I was also just gonna bring my laptop and use that.
That's a really good reminder, though, because I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
Lee.
If you do that, that's fine. I was just curious what everyone was doing, because I know I'm going through and entering the initiatives now. For that reason, I downloaded an initiative tracker.
Cool. Yeah, I've played a couple campaigns strictly through the D&D app, so it's not too bad.
See you 19. Actually, that was Zolas, not Flint. Dang it. Flint's was 13. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 15.
I
Did
was
that
14, not 19.
did that salamander just like destroy the other guy?
Yeah,
He
the
killed the singer, was
satire.
giving the sexy eyes too.
The satire head flung off as it came over the wall, basically, is what you'd seen before you even seen the salamander as it came over. And his body fell to the ground, 15 feet to the ground, so it kind of... as it hit, too. A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded, and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out, If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.